Aloha everyone, welcome to Page Films Live. I am out here with Colton Hart. I'm Lance Page, and as you can see clearly behind me, Kilauea is erupting. We are at the edge of Kilauea Caldera, and we're going to do a little hike to start out the stream. We're going to walk up the trail a little ways, and we're going to go to our spot where we got our gear set up. So we'll give it a little bit just to get a few people in the chat and get the thing going. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so yeah, this is kind of a new idea we're trying out with mobile live stream setup. So Colton is behind the camera. He's got the A7S III with the Sigma 1.4 lens, the 14 millimeter, and he's on a gimbal. So when we start moving, we're gonna have a nice smooth picture to follow on the trail, and then we're gonna head over to our spot. We're gonna set up a couple more cameras, and then we'll have our usual multicam live stream going once we get there. So there's, let's see, a few people in the chat already. How's it going? We got Raymond, Lisa, Stacy, Liz. Right on. Thanks for jumping on right at the beginning of the chat or the stream. And I think that'll be good. We're gonna start moving, and we're gonna start hiking up the trail. Probably it's not very far. We're gonna hike for like maybe 10 minutes, and so you'll be able to see some of the views along part of the trail. We're just down the way from Kilauea Overlook, so that's where our gear is, and we're gonna head over there right now. So yeah, you wanna start walking?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Watch your step. Go. So this is the trail that goes from all the way from Volcano House and comes all the way up here to the old Jagger Museum. It's like maybe not quite level. I'll level it. Aloha Skagit Ed. Good morning, Jessica. The Delay TX, sweet. Yeah, so we're pretty stoked because the A7S III is a extremely good low light camera. So we have that camera with the Sigma 1.4 lens, and so the combination allows for real-time video in almost complete darkness. So that's why you can see the stars, and my red light kind of lighten everything up. So we actually originally had planned to go from the steam vents all the way to Overlook, which is about a mile hike, but we were a little bit late for that much walking. So we decided to just kind of come down the trail a little ways and show part of it. Aloha, Nikki. Oh, going off the rails here. Yeah, the stars. It's a beautiful night out here. We lucked out for this idea. It's pretty cold. It seems like a little bit colder tonight than some of the past nights. And it's windy. Right now it's not too bad. The wind is kind of I guess there's some trees blocking it here, but in the sky, that's the Orion constellation. Yeah, that's awesome. People are seeing constellations in our live stream already. Amazing. So, I can't tell you how excited I am to try this idea, because this is like something that I've been super excited about, as far as providing a live stream that is not only mobile, but it's in complete darkness with no moon, and with the stars and the lava plume and everything. This is like a vision I've had for some time now, and we're doing it. Thanks everyone for participating in our crazy ideas. There's a few cars coming in. It's pretty mellow in the park. As usual, during an eruption, there's always more people than not, but the sunrise is always much nicer, much more chill. Watch your step. Alright. So yeah, we came out here. We actually left Kona at 1 a.m. and came straight out here, and we brought all our stuff over to our spot and kind of prepped it a little bit. But once we get there, we're going to readjust and set up a little bit more gear, get our multicam stream going, and we're gonna have the telephoto set up and everything. We don't have the red Komodo this time around. We're gonna use 2 Sony cameras for the two mirrorless camera angles, and then my iPhone, of course, will be a third angle. Agrippine says, "What a view!" Seriously, yeah. It's nothing better than a starry night with a glowing lava plume that we can experience safely from the edge of Kilauea. Nice, man. Looking good on the stream. Raymond says, "Lance, show how trails lighted." Yeah. So pan that way, you can see the trail's got some lights on it. So like when you're cruising, you can see where you're going. And this is a good time to mention the fact that this is a dark park. At times like this, when people are out shooting photos of the stars, it's wise to use red light, or use enough light to make it safe. But a lot of people don't realize how much light pollution actually affects people that are out here trying to get photos and things. So yeah, that's actually as far as we went. Our stuff is here. Lisa, thank you for the walk. I'm in heaven. Yeah, it's pretty heavenly out here. Stacy, I live in Missouri, so I was wondering what the smell is like. We can't smell it, the gases here, because the plume, as you can see, the plume is going in its predominant direction toward the south. Fortunately for us, so that we don't get any of that gas, but we can still see it really well. Aloha, Susan. Ricardo. Right on. Skagit Ed. The wind is moving away from me. Yeah, so no smell. Yeah, so you wanna do a tripod setup or
Yeah, let's get on the tripod.
here I'll grab this one. What do you think? Like just right here? Maybe a little higher?
Wait. I need the Leatherman.
So we're gonna take the camera off the gimbal and put it on a tripod, and then we're gonna get some more gear set up.
I'm gonna have to leave this on the gimbal actually because we have the C-mount attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as the wind doesn't get too crazy. Right now it's not as bad as it was earlier. Maybe I should stop talking about it. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate that. I do a lot of night sky stuff as well as lava.
Can you see where the thing is?
Is that it? Or is it the wrong? What's going on? Why is it so loose?
Is it? Hold on. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that.
Here, I got you. Yeah, it's the wrong one. Bear with us. We're just trying out the transitional thing here for the first time from the gimbal to the tripod. The gimbal's actually, oh, push the button and it started blinking.
That's fine.
Okay. So that's on. Yeah, going sideways. Got some lovely
Car alarm sounds.
That happened the last time we started a live stream too.
It happens a lot. All right. Where's the tilt? I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, Ed, that's right. When you are in the VOG and the gas, if you do end up in it, you got to get out of there. And if you have a respirator, you put your respirator on, and then get out of there. Is that gonna? Oh, let me get you a sandbag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our telephoto camera set up, switch to that angle, and then we're gonna take this camera and kind of get it more established on the tripod.
So I'm gonna put it in manual, I think.
Yeah, go manual focus.
Can you stand it kind of over there and then I'll...
Yep. Liz says, happy to bear the beauty. Raymond, one of the best guitar shops in the country in Missouri is Louis Eddie's Guitar. If you live that way, check them out. Sulfur pipes in Missouri. You could probably tilt up just a hair, just to get a little more sky in there. These beautiful stars. Yeah. Cool. Maybe just a bit more. Being very particular. Yeah, just to get the lava lake kind of in the bottom third. Yep. Very nice. Liz says the clarity is superb. That's good to hear. Sounds like our stream is going good and looking good. So as you can see here, there's these ropes. The park set up a barrier around a bunch of the area up here, which I feel like they set it up a little too far back because you can't even see the lava from most of the areas where they set it up. But they're gonna do what they're gonna do. All right, cool. We got a camera going, or set up and stationary. So I think what we do now is, so this is gonna eventually go on there, right? Or no, this one's going to go on this with the Simo Pro.
Yes. So I have to take this off.
Does
that have the sandbag on it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is going to have the... Okay. So this is going to have the big lens on it?
We're going to set up the telephoto right now, and it's going to be a little different because before we had the iPad on the wide.
So we'll do iPad with Simo Pro on telephoto.
Yeah, we'll just do that because we have to be...
If you set it up on this side, I could put up a wind block on there.
Well, it's easier with this...
Lower. Looks like a good...
Well, the telephoto wants to be lower because of the wind, but then the iPad wants to be higher for me to be able to use it.
If you want the chair, you're more than welcome.
What if we just take that tripod and just move it where it's going to be, and then just have the view?
Okay.
Ooh, it's windy. Hope that wind isn't getting too crazy on the mic. Yeah, so let's do... Let's get that camera right here. And then that way we can just set up, try to make it a little taller. Here, I'll lift. So in the future, we're going to try that idea, but we're going to hike a little longer. Like the idea of going from the steam vents to the overlook, so it's like a mile-long hike. Yeah. Good call. All right. So where's the, oh, you got it. Good morning, Tiggy. She sure is dreamy. How was the drive this morning? It was great. The drive was fantastic. There was barely anybody on the road. Yeah, it took us about an hour and a half to get from Honanao to Volcano. So once we get set up, we're gonna get that telephoto angle going. We might switch out the super wide that you're seeing right now. We might switch that out for a medium zoom range lens.
Will you hold the tab for me real quick?
Yep.
Slide this on.
What was it?
It's gotta go the other way, yeah. And NPF battery, where's the big one?
It's in my camera bag at the top. Top of the camera compartment. Tilt up here so you can see more stars. There you go.
Oh, that's the battery bank. Well, I guess we could take that off.
Yeah, we can just take it off, throw it in the bag, tripod bag. That's the ASMR Velcro sound. Still walking on the stream on my end. Oh wait, no, that's not live. There we go.
Okay. This is actually kind of nice that we have all this stuff mounted onto the pad now.
Yeah, we'll have to fine tune it.
I like it. I like where this is going. Okay, so
All right.
now I just got to put this on.
We got 26 friends hanging out on the stream. Thanks everyone for joining the live stream. And you can't quite see it yet, but those fountains are going off. They're actually, the cones built up a lot since a couple days ago, and the fountains are blasting. Like, it looks like they're going higher than they did before. I'm excited to zoom in and give you guys a nice close-up view of what's going on down there. But for now, I hope you're enjoying the super wide angle with the stars and the plume lighting up the sky as it does. And if you're just coming into the chat, don't forget to hit that like button if you like it. If you're liking what you're seeing on YouTube, and the big red button to subscribe as well if you want to see more of what we do. We would very much appreciate that. And this doesn't go in there.
out, or
it's kind of just wedged in there. You're hearing the sounds of setting up camera gear.
sultry sound. Cables getting plugged in.
Cables and little pieces of metal getting mounted to other pieces of metal. So we're going to have the Sony A7 IV on our usual telephoto setup, the 1200 millimeter rig. Ooh, and there's the wind. That sounds like a drone.
What?
I thought I heard a drone. That's. Are you getting bored, Colton?
A moan from the
All right. So let me know when you've got. We just need HDMI out of the CMO Pro, which
you need your
this one. Yeah, you gotta turn it on. It should be fully charged.
our little baggie of
Cables.
cables.
It should be in here. So we're planning on doing about a 4-hour stream. We're gonna end it at maybe around 8:30ish. The parking is not bad at all right now. There's only a handful of cars, it looks like. No question is too silly, Stacy. Beautiful shot. Hey, Mom. My mom's in the chat already. Yeah, Jessica says remember to hit that like button if you love seeing beautiful volcanoes lit up against the night sky. Hit that like. Okay, it was black because I didn't have exposure on yet. So there we go.
not wanting to read those automatically today, but I got it. I had to do the IP address.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it showing up on the...
Showing black right now, but I'm just gonna give it a minute. Usually it starts up. And I'll probably fold that tarp up, shove it back in the... Okay, there it goes. We have a picture.
All right. J-ray getting bigger?
Looks a bit soft.
Yeah.
There. Perfect. Yeah. That's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch it to live.
Yep. All right, so this is our telephoto angle we got going. I need to level this. Oh. Hang on.
Alright, now that that's live, I'm gonna break this down. Oh, where'd the picture go?
I had to level the camera. There we go. Back in action.
Alright, this is going down.
So it looks like these. Wow, look at that fountain. That is for sure going higher than it was the first few days. Is the picture we see now frozen?
Shouldn't be.
Are you?
Looks-
Is it
I don't
frozen?
have the monitor up right now.
It looks good on my end, on my monitoring device. So hopefully it's coming through.
Try taking it off of our local network if you're connected to
Oh.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, good call.
You have your Leatherman.
Ed says not frozen here. It should be good to go. I'm seeing it on my end. It's looking okay. Those fountains are going so high that it looks like it's in slow motion. But what we're looking at is a real-time picture of the main three fissure system, that the main three fountains of the system that are sticking around. It's really incredible that there's 3 big fountains right now. This is a lot different than in our previous eruptions. So you're just taking it off the gimbal.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. No, let's leave the wide on for now, and then at some point I think we might switch the wide for the Canon.
If you want, I can leave it on here and then.
No, not on the gimbal.
Okay.
I'm talking about the lens.
Okay.
But let's just leave the wide angle on. Ed says looking great at 1080p. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good point. We are streaming live in 1080p, so if anyone is on a good Wi-Fi signal, you can go ahead and click on that little gear icon, and you can add. You can specify to make it 1080p, so you can get that full resolution, full quality stream. Nice. Wow.
Rotate this.
Those cones have built up so much. Look how tall that is. Now we have the chance of some of these cones having collapses. So those are the three main fissures, and then the river keeps flowing down this way, and it looks like there's this little one here. I think that might be the one that was spitting up those crazy like cobra snake fountain ropes of lava the other day. And then this river is just flowing. Going with the flow into the main lake. Issues?
Nope.
You got the picture? Let me know when you got the picture, and then I'll switch to that one real quick. I gotta stabilize this lens a little bit. I'm gonna move on up the river a little ways. And sorry if I'm missing anybody in chat. I haven't looked in a minute.
Trying to remember how we did this. Oh yeah, the bean.
Wow, these fountains are incredible. It looks like there's a fountain kind of in the back of this cone here.
That's so cool.
I sure hope we get a big old cone collapse at some point. And I sure hope we're recording on the 4K when we do. Wow. Yeah. Incredible. I mean, wow, I would love to know exactly how high that lava's shooting into the air. Let me take a look at the chat. I guess I can look at my phone. Yeah, Raymond, the cinder cones got massive. Barbara, thanks for rewinding and checking out the walk-in. That's a new idea that we're gonna do more of that. That was kind of a test, a little bit of a test run on that, but it worked out good. Is there one behind one on left? Yeah, there's a. I think maybe you said that before I mentioned it, but yeah, there's like a fountain, or maybe what it looks like is there's like a big, like a gap or something, like a slice in the side of the cone. It's hard to tell from this angle. I guess it's like on the back side of it. Nice view of the flowing stream. How's it going, Billy? Right on, the stream's looking good for my mom. That's good news. Barbara, did anyone capture the collapse of the lava pool above middle cone yesterday? I don't know. Was it on the USGS cam or something? If anybody got it, they did.
Alright, we got picture. Good.
Awesome.
I have it on incandescent. I don't know if you want to change it.
Yeah.
Just
Let's see
oh,
here.
we're still on 40. Probably doesn't matter too much.
Do 50th. Is it level it? Did you?
I didn't. Here.
Oh, why is it so tight?
Because it's been. This one in particular has been not very.
Is that? That's the right way.
That is?
No.
That is.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, just level the.
Little ball. There we go. I'm just tightening extra tight because it's been slipping.
All right, so here's our wide angle once again. I'm going to do a little bit of adjustment on my telephoto. Try to stabilize it a bit more. As you can see, the daylight's coming in on the left side from the east. All right.
I think I'm gonna get this tarp out of here.
Okay.
And then put everything in the cart. I'm going to wear your backpack for a minute.
Okay. My mom says, cone collapse, does it just get so heavy that it falls in? Yeah, it's being, so the spatter from the fountains are landing on the side and building up the cones, but they're not solid structures because they're just built by pieces of spatter, so they're kind of like full of air, and so they build up real high, but they're not very sturdy, so they eventually collapse. Barbara says amazing shot. Yeah, love the wide angle, but okay, looks like we're looking pretty stable here. So jump back to the, actually I'll do a little picture-in-picture here. So there's our, what appears to be the biggest cone, although the one on the right is pretty big as well. That view in the twilight is amazing, yeah. How's it going, Adam? Thanks for jumping in the chat. Jessica, do you have your regular camera? Yeah, this is, so what we're working with here is two Sony mirrorless cameras. We don't, sorry?
Can we switch real quick so I can pull this? It's gonna mess with the...
Oh, yeah. That's fine, we can just... So we don't have the red Komodo camera, which is the one that we've been using for the telephoto. We had a little bit of a mishap with the CFast card, so we're going to get that back up and running soon, but for now our Sony a7S III and Sony a7 IV cameras are our two main players. And I'm sure glad I've got Colton around. He's organizing all the things and getting everything taken care of while I'm, oh, good splash. While I'm driving the cameras around and tinkering. We'll try to turn the stabilizer off and see how that goes.
I got a new chair.
Colton brought a chair. We're way more prepared today. We got hot cocoa and coffee this time, hot and ready.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'll pull up the chat.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, put some weight on that. I don't want no chairs
Kite.
flying into the...
It's a kite.
Ooh, this wind is a little nasty on... Did you say you were going to try to get a umbrella?
I have one. If you want to lower that, we can mount it to that, to the post.
Lower the camera?
Yeah, so I have my umbrella here. We could mount it to the side here like this, so it'll kind of...
Is it going to be like...
I have bungees and all that kind of stuff so we could tie it down. It won't move. Shouldn't flap
But
either.
it's pretty strong wind to hit. I mean, it's a sail, so...
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, feel this is like, it ain't going nowhere if we tie it to this.
But I just mean the actual umbrella itself is going to be like getting
Yeah.
blasted by the wind, but we
Think
could
it's
try.
okay?
I've had the stabilizer on.
If you want, we could try it up here and then
It's
somehow anchor it.
It's working pretty good right now with the stabilizer on. It's looking very stable.
All right. Well, I have this if you want to try it. So just
Okay.
let me know.
Cinder cones are hills of sliding sand. Jessica says, P.S. I know nothing about photography. That's okay. Yeah, I figured when I start talking about cameras and things, probably a lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about, but
Oh, that was a big one.
wow.
They are happening now. I'll turn my...
You got your mic. Pretty colors, says Dennis. How's it going, Dennis? Jessica, I know you make films, but it's just a perfect shot.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy's mom, good to see you again. Says, oh my gosh, what a beautiful shot, especially with the sun coming up. Yeah. Yeah, it's super clear. It's another amazing sunrise. Listening, we all have something to learn about photography. Yep, we all do, including me and everyone else who does photography for a living. There's always something to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Aloha, Kathy. No bananas today. How did you know, Raymond? I actually was gonna grab some bananas on the way out, and the stock that was hanging that we had was like had a whole bunch of chickens ate the bananas that were were there. So I was like, oh, the chickens got to them. So
I'm going to roll some footage on this.
I did already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take care of that. I rolled like 4 minutes of it.
Sweet. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so let's see. This can. I'll do a little zoom out just to get a better perspective of more of the fissures. There we go. I'm going to start over here and roll some footage of this. I think I've never actually operated a drone before, but if I did, I might be actually kind of good at it because I do a lot of joystick action with this motion head here, and it requires like a really finite touch. Did you, by chance, roll any footage on the walk?
I did when you were talking in the beginning.
Oh, okay, but not when we're walking.
I don't think I did when we were walking. I don't remember. I don't
That's
think
all
I
right.
did.
Oh, yeah. I pushed the record, like the stop recording button, and I like had this quick little moment, like, oh no, did I just end the stream? Like, JD says, good morning from South Texas. Enjoying your footage. Right on. Welcome to the live stream.
Raymond just said, I'm standing right behind you going through your lunch bag.
Oh no. You did a good job at making both of us look behind both shoulders. Ed says, LOL, great shots, but when you're tight in like that, I can't see the top of the higher ejecta to get a good time on drops. Oh, like that one. Whew, that is... Yeah, I'll try to do a variation of what you're seeing here is the back end of my telephoto setup. So with this lens setup, I can't zoom out any more than this. But eventually we're going to put on a different lens on the other camera to do like more of a medium shot when we get a little bit more daylight on the scene.
Dennis Heyman said 2.5 earthquake down on the Pahala. Can't read it because the thing is in the way. Pahala Sill Complex.
Pan down the river a little bit again, just to show you some of the... So this... I'll add a little exposure there if we can. See the main lava lake. So once again, this spot here, this is where the edge of the downdrop block is and the edge of the old lava lake. So all that new stuff is pouring into it. And there's just... This is all stuff that we're not going to be able to see once there's a lot of daylight. Here, I'll add a little more exposure. Just kind of roam around a bit. Go exploring around the lava lake.
Sammy's mom asked, how many fissures or cones are there?
It looks like there's about 5 still, but there's 3 big ones. And then there's like a little one on the right, and then a little one on the back side of the left big one. I'll come back here. This isn't quite as exciting here in the lava lake as it is here. Ooh, now we got really bright exposure. So that should be a good spot to be able to see the ejecta. That's a word. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap these cameras. And I'll do a little pan around to kind of see what the scene is looking like right now. You can see all the daylight is starting to fill in. There's Mauna Loa in the background. There's Colton in his chair. And add a little exposure just to see. So this is the edge of the Kilauea Caldera. You can get a perspective of just how massive this crater is and this caldera is. So this way is toward Volcano House and down the trail where we came from when we started the stream. And it's such a beautiful sky, really clear. Incandescent.
Hi, Sammy's mom.
We switched the white balance there so that we're in daytime now, daytime color. I realized you couldn't really see the color over here in the incandescent white balance. There's like some nice orange to blue gradient going on.
Billy Bates asks, what are the sets of lights? Thanks for the quickie panning. So I think the sets of lights you were seeing when he was panning was the trail lights. They have these little LED type lights that just run along the path.
I'm going to give you guys a little split screen action here. There we go. Cooksters, how's it going? A nice violet dawn. Yeah, we're scoring with the sunrise once again, and the wind is actually not quite as bad as it was about an hour ago. Hey Barbara, yeah, you're welcome for showing what it is like up here. The parking lot does get busier, but it's really not bad. I mean, I do see some cars kind of pouring in. But, oh, that was a massive one. Wow. Wow. I'm calling that 300 feet easily.
Yeah, or higher.
That was
sure.
Insane. Billy, there's one main path, the main trail that goes from all the way from Volcano House area. It's the paved path that comes all the way up to the old Jagger Museum area. We got 58 people in the chat. Thank you for jumping on and hanging out.
Yeah, it shot right out of the frame.
Yeah. That was crazy how high it went. Where are you at, Raymond? You on your way over here? And also, I'm curious where Two Pineapples is. They might be coming in a little late. I kind of expected them to be here already. Ed, easily, yeah, was at about the 300 feet. That was such a high fountain. It seemed like every once in a while, oh, there's another really high one.
Yeah.
Slug bubbles.
Wow, it's just going off right now.
I really do dig the wide slices, top and bottom. It kind of gives me that like wide angle feel, like a more kind of a cinematic feel.
Yeah.
Oh, Dennis says they will be on later this morning. Cool. Oh, Raymond says got a lot going on in Hilo this morning. Right on. Barbara says, wonder if the far left cone, the big piece, will melt away. Yeah, it definitely seems like that far left cone would be the first one to have a collapse, because there's like that tall wall on the left side of it.
Oh,
Boom.
That was a big one. Nice.
Oh, the light is changing fast now.
Wow, that was another. There's just shooting like crazy now.
Whoa. Whoa. A piece of lava from the middle one hit the cone on the right side. Cookster says a nice sludgy drip on Lefty's wall. The right cone should be nicknamed Bottle Rocket. Yeah, I think that's the same one from the other day that was shooting like really high up, and like once every second or so it would shoot a big blast up. Bottle Rocket. All right, we hit the 900 mark on the subscribers. Thank you all so much. I bet a few of you in here now got us over the hump. We're at 901. We just need 99 more and we'll get to that 1,000 mark. So if you are enjoying the stream and you haven't yet hit that big red button, go ahead and do so, because we got lots of live stream content in the works, and not just volcano eruptions, but we're going to do a lot of other types of live streams, some podcasts, some hiking adventure streams, various Hawaiian locations that we're going to explore, and we hope to do some music performances and things like that, some event type stuff. Lots of ideas. Right on, Sammy's mom. Yeah, I do. I like the split screen as well. It's a cool perspective to kind of see. You get the sunrise action and the super wide, and then you got the three main fissures. Lisa, will you take us on more morning walks? I'm bound to wheelchair. That ticketed my heart. Thank you. Yeah.
Billy?
So we actually are planning on doing what?
Oh, I was just saying, Billy Bates just asked which one was the cobra snake nest the
Oh.
other day.
That one, the cobra snake one, I think was the one on the right of these. So that spot on the right there, that little one, I think that was it. Lisa, so we are planning on doing some pre-record live streams where we do hiking adventures, and if we pre-record them, we can do any hikes where there's no service. So we'll do like a real-time recorded hike, and then we'll play it for you in another live stream when we have service. So that's definitely on the agenda, and we're building the projects and the ideas. We're kind of getting it all going. But in the meantime, when there's amazing action in the park, in the crater, it's hard not to come out here and bring you this as a live stream. Dennis, thanks for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Appreciate that. Helping us out big time. And there is a couple of ways currently that you can support these streams and help us improve them via both PayPal and Patreon. So Colton will throw in a couple of links in there. If you are not familiar with Patreon, it's a subscription-based platform for creators where you can sign up for a small monthly contribution to support our projects and our live streams and everything, and you can get rewards on there, such as exclusive 4K content. I just uploaded a video to Patreon yesterday that is a 4K version of the video I put on YouTube. And so yeah, if you head on over to the Patreon, that's where you can get signed up for either $5, $15, or $50 a month subscription, so that you can support us and get some more content and some more fun things to watch, and early releases of our films and things like that. And then if you're more into just a one-time donation, you can use the PayPal link. It's probably a little bit more familiar to most people, and a little easier to kind of just jump on there and contribute however much you would like. And either of those contributions via the PayPal or the Patreon, both of those are going to be going directly to these projects, directly to us for improving the live streams, getting gear, buying gas and food, paying the bills for the data, like 17 other things I'm not thinking of.
Oh, it's getting light fast now.
Yeah. This is the time of the morning where the daylight just like appears, it just happens. It just seems to just happen all of a sudden.
Lisa Lynch says, walking along the path reminded me of Niagara Falls. What greatness. Yeah, that was
Nice.
a pretty cool,
Yeah.
cool idea Lance had to do that.
That was fun. I think if we did a longer one, like we were planning, like I said, to start at the steam vents and hike up here, which is about a mile. And I think that would be cool to start a little further back and get a little bit more of the hike in, especially since there's good service along this entire trail, so we can do the direct live stream.
We have 70 friends in the chat. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Awesome. Right on. If you are just joining the chat, welcome to pagefilms Live. I am Lance Page. I'm working alongside Colton Hart, my co-producer on these live streams and a lot of the projects we've been working on lately. And if you're digging what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Hey, Michelle. Right on. Good to see you in here. Gotta get Greg in here too. Definitely quite a bit more action than when you guys were here, huh? It might be a good time. Actually, I'm going to connect my phone and do a little behind the scenes moment again.
Okay.
Merceriana, good to see you in here again. What is the feeling you have been so near to a volcano? Well,
He's definitely been close.
I have been very near to, yeah. I mean, these eruptions in the crater, you can't quite get super close because it's such a massive crater and it's so far down in there. But back before, when we had Pu'u'o eruptions, we had lots of lava flows that we could walk right up to and ocean entries that we could be right next to. And that, yeah, it's a pretty incredible feeling.
We're waiting for more of those.
Yeah. Barbara says your images are so clear. Awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, it's not doing the auto thing.
Oh, yeah. Once we put it in there, it should remember.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't get the one. It looks like 1978 is always the
Not this
port
time.
number. It's not? Oh, because it's not a It's not on a CMO, that's why.
Mm.
Sweet.
Here comes the whirlybirds.
I hope they go land back down in there.
Joseph,
Some more samples.
Joseph says, "Good morning, Anna and Lou." We are Lance and Colton, but Anna and Lou are on their way. They're going to be streaming a little bit later this morning. So, we're going to do this. This will be fun. It's like Inception. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little behind the scenes view here with my iPhone. No worries, Joseph. It's totally understandable. All right, so this is our behind the scenes view. There's the Switcher app in the iPad, and this is our setup here. So we've got the two Sony mirrorless cameras. This is the Sony a7 IV with the Sigma 150 to 600 with the doubler on it for our 1200 millimeter telephoto setup. And then we are on the Emotimo Spectrum ST4, which is what this is here. This is the motion head, and I'm using the PS4 remote to operate it. And then this is the Sony a7S III with the Sigma 14mm 1.4 lens on it. And this is Colton chugging cocoa, keeping it staying warm. Got his chair. We got a new cart. We are styling, you guys.
Yeah, upgrades.
We're upgrading. We're getting everything dialed in. So the iPhone is pretty good. Has a pretty quality camera, as you can see. It gets the colors pretty well. It does like some HDR magic. And
Boom, that was a big one there.
so that's where we came up the trail there. It's pretty fun to be able to just whip my phone out and put it on the live stream.
And the image quality is really good.
Yeah. Billy says, on my screen there's no red button, but the subscribe and thumbs up area is very clear under the title.
Yeah, I think they ran an update on YouTube now where they changed the color of the subscribe button, and I can't remember if they changed the location of where it's at, but it's all updated. No red button anymore.
Yeah, the light sure did appear, didn't it, Sammy's mom? That's how it goes this time of day. The light is, it's straight up daytime now. Rocking the Ozark Trail cart from Walmart. Yeah, it's the same one that Two Pineapples have. They told us where to get it. We had a cart before that was a hand-me-down from a friend, and it was it was struggling.
Yeah.
it had a bum wheel, and it was, yeah. Nice view behind the scene. Yeah, it's always fun to show the behind the scenes angles. I'm gonna do some recording on the camera here. Hey, how's it going, Cody? Yeah, man. Good to see you. We're good. Just doing a YouTube live stream.
Raymond says, "Laters, Lance and Colton."
Right on, Raymond. Thanks for hanging out as usual. We'll see you up here sometime soon. So now you can see the detail around the river. And it's right at that point where we're going to start losing the glow from the lake over here. Did you, by chance, see our stream before you came up here? Nice. There's a little bit of action in the lake over here. Not too much going on. This is the section where it's kind of cooling off a little bit because it's so far away from where the river comes in. Cody, those shots you posted were epic the other day. You had like a few different angles. Really nice. Yeah, the light is really good right now. It's like starting to even out.
Raymond said he's going to see us up here for sure. Sweet.
Yep.
We'll see you up here, buddy.
Add in a little bit of sky action. There we go. So there's some really nice color to the right in the sky here. See the plume wrapping up into the sky. But I love this pink gradient going on over here. And then Mauna Loa. It's kind of like pastels. Beautiful colors.
It's gorgeous. Hey, Liz. Glad you can stop in on break.
Dennis says I just captured a collapse on the pan. On the close-up.
I didn't catch that.
I hope that it was when I was recording, because I recorded for a couple minutes on the Sony cam, or in the telephoto. Colton posted the Linktree link in there, so if anybody wants to check out more of my work, you can jump on the Linktree, and there's a bunch of links on there, including all the social medias, the Vimeos, Patreon, PayPal, all that stuff. Liz is enjoying the view while working. Alan says if you tap on the screen, you should see the red button. If it's white, tap it for live. Collapse. So which part collapsed?
I think it was on the left cone, on the left side of it. It looks like, I could be wrong. I didn't catch it personally, but it looks a little bit caved. Oh!
What?
Was that another one? Big collapse.
Where?
Somebody just said big collapse.
I'm gonna just keep recording.
Yeah, I think I just saw something fall in there. Yeah, the left side one, Jules said.
Maybe on the
I think there was one on the left, and then there was one on the right side of the left cone. We'll definitely be watching through this again later. So.
Yeah. I'm glad I got everyone in the chat keeping watch for us.
Yes.
Sammy's mom, thanks for reminding people to hit the bell as well for the notifications.
Yeah, we're going to be putting out some awesome stuff here pretty soon. I mean, this is awesome too, but we have some really cool stuff in the works here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just rolling for days on the Sony cam because...
Ricardo just said, or I'm sorry, Dennis Hyman just said, right cone is starting to crumble.
You can see that little, there's like a little tiny river coming out of it. It's like, whoa. Hey, Bruce Curtis, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, to me it looks like the cone is actually a little shorter than it was. Like, I'm so curious about, you could roll it back and take a look at it.
Oh yeah,
But
I can, huh? It was during, I think they said it was during the pan that you did, right towards the end of it. Oh, I can hear that. You hear that?
Yep. Wow. Boom. I think I want to put the other lens on this A7S. Hey, Treehouse Chicks. How's it going, Kelly? There's two Kellys. I met Kelly, the Treehouse Chicks Kelly, during the Mauna Loa eruption. She does some really cool She's got a really awesome channel where she shows all the fruits on her farm and has a lot of cool little stories and reels with all the tropical fruits and amazing things.
Nice.
Definitely follow her if you're not already. All right, I'm going to do some zooming in.
Skagit Ed just said collapse, right cone exit way 30 seconds ago. We got some action.
Yeah, you can see it pouring out more from the exit spot.
Still waiting to see exactly when that collapse was. Rewind it a little bit.
It looks like on the left side of the exit side of the right cone, it looks like there's just a lot of loose kind of chunks up there that.
Oh, there it is, right there. Watch.
Oh, like it from the
Wait,
inside.
it's coming.
Oh.
We missed
way.
that. I can't believe we missed it.
I wonder if I was recording when we did. Was that right after the pan?
It was about, probably a minute or so after.
Oh man, I'm so curious to see if I got that on the 4K. But we got it on the stream. That's amazing. We just rolled back the stream and saw the collapse, and it's a really good one. Dennis, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you, and see you on the next stream.
I'm going to rewind it so I take a note of the timestamp.
Wow, yeah, the cone, I mean, it looks way different, the left one.
Yeah, it's like it opened it up a bit.
Oh, we got the sunrise coming up.
All right, Dennis, thank you so much for stopping by. We have 103 friends in the chat.
Yeah, we hit triple digits.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
All right, love it. I'm gonna do a lens swap.
You want to do the 100?
Yeah. My Lufa Seed Connect. Kelly and Kelly.
That shot right there is just insane.
Combat Medic. Subscribe to the channel. Right on.
Thank you guys.
Right on, right on. We're getting closer and closer to that 1,000.
Oh, it's connected to this, so we're
yeah.
going to have to take the whole thing off. And that one doesn't have a thingy here. I'll do that.
You just got to put the plate, or a plate, on the camera itself. Do you have the...
Yes.
Kif Stitches Riley says hit that thumbs up button.
Yes, please do.
Please do. Get 100 likes. We got 100 people. Might as well have 100 likes. There's our likes. Oh, we're at 100 people. Where's the likes? Oh, 89. Okay, so we need 11 more likes to get to 100.
Here, might as well just pop that thing on here right now.
Got it. So we're putting on a different lens for the other Sony camera, just to get like a medium telephoto angle. And I'm still recording on here.
Hey, maybe we got another collapse.
Yeah. Oh, I sure hope I recorded that collapse.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe that lens real quick. It's a little dusty.
The rocket air is in there.
Oh yeah.
Probably works better. Got the sun popping. That'll work.
Everything good?
Yeah. Oh.
I got, I'm gonna put the lens caps in. Checking batteries.
Oops.
And it's
So-
making a bunch of noise. I wish you guys could hear that. A little too quiet to hear over the mics, but
We have a beautiful sunrise. Let's do this one. Other way.
yeah.
So here's our dual angle with the sunrise coming up on the left. The sun just popped, so we've got a nice Nice flare going on here. $100 likes. Way to go. Yeah,
Sweet
got
guys,
it.
thank you. We're actually at 120 right now for people in the chat. Wow.
And
Thank you guys for watching.
921 on the subs. See you, Billy. Thanks for hanging out once again, as usual.
I'm just waiting for that right cone to collapse on that front side. It
Yeah.
looks like it's ready to go.
I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. Oop. Actually, I'll zoom out so that we can get that kind of full view of all three of them again. And I'm loving that sunrise perspective on top. I hear a cart.
Good morning, my neighbors.
Good morning. I thought that was 2 pineapples.
I know, I thought it was too. Is it drifting or is it? Seems like it keeps like.
Shouldn't be.
It's like, oh, that must be. It's a while ago. I'm forgetting that it's not.
Yeah, there's like maybe a couple minutes or something. Latency.
Looking good.
Yeah, the sunrise is amazing. It's nice to catch it right when it comes up, so it's not like extremely bright and blowing everything out. Kim Page, my mom says it looks like there's something you have to do to get the subscribe button back. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the subscribe button.
If you've already subscribed, it's probably not there. But
Yeah, it's not there if you're subscribed already. Mrs. Ed says, wish I was there. I don't blame you. It's a gorgeous morning here. Couldn't really get too much better. Thanks for the point of view, says Petite Buddha. A kaku from Reunion Island, where our eruption lasted from July 2nd to August 27th. Oh. Reunion Island, yeah, I've heard of that one. Michael McKinney, man, this volcano is always going off. Yeah, it's true. This is our third eruption this year. Tiggy says, I know that voice. I heard an Anna. I don't see Anna anywhere. Maybe she's hiding in the bushes, but I don't think they got here yet, because we'd see they're rolling the cart and everything. Valerie, thanks for reminding people, the newcomers, to hit like and subscribe. And Colton.
oh yeah, I just did that, huh?
Mrs. Ed is landlocked in Indiana. I have never been to Indiana. Oh, we need some battery on this camera.
Oh yeah, Sammy's mom said just got me some hot chocolate and a couple of donuts.
Oh, I forgot.
Right on. Good thinking.
Forgot all about my
I should have brought
and...
some pastries or something.
Yeah, man, what's going on? You didn't bring the donuts? I'm gonna roll some footage on this guy. I thought you were cracking your neck. It's like, whoa.
My neck does make that sound too. Ah, it's starting to warm up a little bit. Oh, that morning sun.
Oh, Jules says there was a collapse on the right cone.
I didn't catch that. Man, I could have swore it was going to be on the left side of the right cone.
It does look like the right side's a little more jagged looking now. Sammy's mom is in Washington State. Bushman buckets in the Canadian bush. The Grim Reefer says, "Where's the flow going to?" So these fountains are creating a river, a couple of rivers, but the main river is going into the lava lake in the crater. So it's just filling the crater. It's not actually going anywhere outside of the crater. There's no lava flowing anywhere near homes or any people, so it's all safe. It's all confined within Halemaumau crater at the summit of Kilauea. And if you are just joining us in the chat, we're at 127 people. You are watching Page Films live. I'm Lance Page. I'm working alongside Colton Hart. We are bringing you a multicam live stream of the new eruption at Kilauea that just began on September 10th at 3:14 p.m. Kelly says you guys need breakfast. Bring us breakfast, Kelly. Oh yeah, she's about to put it up on the big screen. Very nice. Nuno says great view you guys have. Watching from Portugal.
Nice.
Lots of people from around the world. Yeah, the sunlight is really nice right now. I'm gonna do a quick picture-in-picture just to give a view of. Just want to show the caldera floor has some really nice sunlight kind of glimmering off of all the lava. In the foreground you can see that's the top of the caldera floor, kind of where we were standing is this here, and then it's kind of hard to see where the cliff is, but it's a pretty awesome view. Can you grab a Sony battery out of my bag? It's in that top section of the camera bag. I'll swing over to Mauna Loa over here. You can see. Oh, there's me. So that's. You can see Mauna Loa getting lit by the sun. Thank you. Oh, there's like a shadow over there. Or something. Mark Hansen. I'll be at Hawaii Volcanoes in a couple weeks. Likely that Kilauea will stay active until then? I would say so. The last eruption lasted about a couple of weeks, and I kind of have a feeling this one will be a little longer, only because I think it just seems like there's more action. It's doing more than the last eruption did, especially 4 days into it. The last eruption was just a kind of a diminishing lava lake at this point, and there was no fountains going.
The battery is
kaput. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna get back on this one. And what? Oh, there's like a bunch of gas in front of it. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, interesting. That's new.
Yeah, there's like gas coming from the foreground there. Just curious how you set up. Are you using solar, or you're on cell service or Starlink? We're just on the cell we're using a jetpack on the Verizon service. And it works pretty good.
I'm gonna check the quakes.
We just hit the 2-hour mark on the stream. Once again, don't have my filters. I knew I was going to forget those. Do you have any filters by chance? 77 mil?
I have an ND.
Yeah.
It's 77.
I could use that.
Polar Pro.
So there's a river right here that is kind of pouring down into this spot. This river has been here the whole time. It's kind of like the second direction that the lava is going in.
I have an adapter on it. Gotta get it off. I've never taken this adapter off since I put it on. So I don't know if it's gonna come off. It's a 67 to 77. I don't know, man. It's kind of wedged in there. I don't know why it's on there so hard.
Which part is?
This part on the outside.
Is it variable?
No.
It's this, and this?
So this is it's just a regular ND. This is a 16 PL.
Skagit Ed says a lot of lava flowing out of those cones. Yep. Miko, I can't tell if sometimes it's the wind we are hearing or the eruption happening.
I think it's just mostly the wind.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear the eruption from here, especially with the wind. You're probably hearing the wind like hitting our jackets and stuff. Raymond says, looks like some of the gassing slowed down, not as high. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, we're like over a mile from where we're looking. All right, we got our split screen back here, just to give you a little bit wider. Zoom out just a hair. We got the leaf blower coming through. I've never seen that here before.
Especially with all the wind, it's like.
Yeah. Isn't there a natural leaf blower constantly going? Jennifer says, wowzers. Ricardo, only 4 vents remaining? Yeah, 4 or 5-ish. Oh no. Dude. Can we cover it with something? Jesus Christ, man. Like, what? That makes absolutely no sense. I'm glad he stopped though. Oh man, the the guy was coming down the trail blowing with a leaf blower. He's like blowing dust off of the trail, and all the dust was going directly toward where we would have been if he came across where we were. But luckily he stopped. I think he was aware that he would have blasted us with a bunch of dust if he came across our way. All the photographers were all like hiding their gear and like running away.
Yep, I don't think this is ever coming off.
That's all right.
That kind of sucks because it's a $300.
It just probably needs just like the right tool to grip it, like a vice grip. Yeah. Angelic Guidance. I'm on the Big Island. Was there 2 nights ago videoing. Very cool. They're just blowing dust off of the paved path, even though the wind is doing that already. I guess it's maybe just to like keep it from being slippery or something. They're very, very serious about safety here. Yeah. Everyone in the chat is like, wait, what? He was blowing dirt?
Right?
Yeah, I was as confused as you guys were about it. We almost got all of our gear blasted with dust. Right on. We still have 126 people hanging out in the chat and watching the stream. Yeah, angelic guidance. The sound is almost as bad as the dust blowing at us. Ricardo says they blow dirt off the road and the wind pushes dirt onto the road.
Yep.
Jessica says he's undercover watching for drones.
Probably.
That's probably the most likely scenario. Yeah, Larry, this is the northwest side of the caldera, kind of a little more west than north, I think. Hiding in plain sight. Yeah, like he's just blowing dirt, and then he sees someone flying a drone, and he busts out a taser. Yep, drones are prohibited in the park. It is a no drone zone, as Lou likes to say. Sammy's mom hears you and your hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm drinking the chocolate.
Which reminds me I need to drink some coffee.
I brought it's like hot chocolate, and I mixed, a friend of mine makes this, it's like an adaptogenic mushroom chai tea latte mix that I mixed with the cocoa. It's really good.
How many times have you been out so far? Every night? Oh yeah, I would be too if I lived closer, but yeah. We came out the first night and then went home, and then came back out the second night for the second sunrise, and then went home and took a night off the night before last, and then this is our third time out.
Do you think the angles would be different if
Yeah, it would be. It'd be way lower. It'd be like and closer too. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, another collapse, says Ricardo. Every time I stop recording.
I'm watching for it.
Which?
Oh, I see it. It was on the right here.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Is that? Man, there's so many collapses.
It's like right here. Oops, come on. On the right side of the left.
Yeah. Nice. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, double.
It was like is it still going? Wow. Yep. We just rolled it back and looked at it. There was like a double collapse on that left cone. Can I get a hit of your cocoa?
Of course.
I'm gonna make a mocha out of it.
And you're getting the benefits of the adaptogenic mushrooms. You got chaga, lion's mane,
We do like halfway.
reishi, and I can't remember if there's cordyceps in here.
Nice. Mix it in with a little coffee with some fresh goat milk in it. Sippy sip sounds. So when's Kelly gonna show up with the breakfast? Angelic says Pele is going for it. Yeah, she is. That's good. You out of here? Right on, man. This is Colton, by the way, Cody.
Hey man.
You've seen his photos probably, Aloha Kainoa on Hawaii Tracker and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've probably seen you then.
He's got some awesome shots.
Sweet.
You get some good ones today?
Hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah. The fountains were going off during blue hour.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish I was taking photos.
Kind of over there.
But yeah, let's talk soon about that.
Yeah. Hopefully when the moon.
Yeah, when the moon comes back.
Yeah. See you.
Right on, man. Have a good one. Mushroom. Yeah, it's like I got a mushroom mocha going on here. Cookster says it was kind of cool to see it in split screen in real time, both distances as the collapse happened. Gadget Ed, laters man, thanks for jumping on the stream as always. Kelly says, I wish I'll bring some next time I come up for sunrise. Yeah, we could always use food. Food's amazing. Oh cool, you got the current stream back up. And a nice sludgy drip on Lefty's wall.
What's up, man? Good morning.
Hey, how's it? Mouse?
Yeah.
Oh man, how's it going, man? When we hung out before, it was dark. I didn't see you that well.
No worry. Everybody dressed up in beanies. You don't know who's who.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Good, good. Yeah, we're 2 hours, 20 minutes into the stream. Got a split view right now with 2 cameras. It's going good.
That's a killer view.
Yeah, it's nice. We got over 100 people watching. You been here for a while?
I leave today. I was here. Shit, forget it. I lost track of time. I never had much sleep.
Yeah, us too.
When the hell did I arrive?
I woke up at 12:20.
Monday? Yeah, give me a Monday.
So you flying out today?
Yeah, too much. My kid's asking for me too.
Yeah.
Wait, tele.
Yeah, it's a good time. I'm sure you're glad you came because.
I've never seen it blow this area.
Yeah.
And not let alone had what, seven cones second day?
Yeah. It's going off. Yeah, like.
Today I only get 3, but it's nice, symmetrical, yeah. like front row seats that
Yeah, and the fact that like the best view is like the easiest view too. Like
Exactly.
you just pull up
because
and
normally when it's over there, you can't even see it, but the glow from here.
yeah,
You'd have to go all the way Devastation and look across.
right.
So this is like the closest you can get to the action.
I saw some views from the Devastation or from the like the Keonekakoi lookout, and it looked like you could see some of it, but I think it was kind of blocked.
Yeah, it doesn't have a good view from there, I feel.
Is it open over there? Because they closed it for a bit. I don't know if they opened it
I
back
wasn't
up.
checking the update, but after
Because the view is like right above the. It's like pretty close. Yeah, like
kind of dangerous though, don't you think?
with the gas. Yeah.
That and then I'm pretty sure there's lava sitting underneath that area because that left side one, there was a freaking big puka and you could see lava flowing out of it
Oh
next
yeah.
to the cone. I'm like, oh shit. So there's a lot of stuff underneath there on that black area.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's like acting way different now that it's come up in a different spot. It's kind of on a slope, so it's like fissuring and flowing down the slope. It was weird how like all the earthquakes and all the action was over on the south side the whole time, and then all of a sudden it just pops out over there.
How was it the first day?
It was really good. I mean, it was like, yeah, going off. There was like twice as many fissures. You got in on the second day?
Second day.
Yeah, it was pretty similar the second day to the first day. It was like not too different.
That first one was massive though, that one single one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of them were like I don't feel like there was one that was like bigger than the other ones. That they just had kind of different features to them. Did you see the little one on the right that was doing like the cobra snakes? It was like ropes of lava coming up. It was so cool. Are you doing stuff?
Yep.
Cool.
Just posted your link
Colton's
tree.
on it.
Hey, I'm
How's it,
Colton,
man?
by the way.
Mouse, nice
Nice
to meet you.
Mouse.
So if I'm texting back, it's not him, it's you.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
Yeah, but
He's-
this setup is impressive.
he's Colton on the YouTube, and like mine is
Okay.
pagefilms. So yeah, he's a moderator, so he can add links and like do whatever.
Sweet. Cool. Come here, follow me on Instagram. It'd be a shame for me not to follow and I just talk to you.
If you can follow me on Broccoli. That's my main Instagram account. Brock, like CK,
Okay.
and then Lee. 2 words. So it's Brock, last name Lee. Why is it not showing up? Oh, try broccoli.mycotech. I think I recently changed my. It's weird. It should still search by name instead of tag, I would think, but.
Michael Manlet.
Oh, it's MYCO. TEK. There it is with the bottom one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Sweet.
It's weird. It looked like this was showing like older comments. Yeah, it is showing. What? It's back to it where it said 100 likes. Why is it doing that? Weird.
You guys running this till when? 8 o'clock?
Yeah, probably 8:30. Do a 4-hour stream, so got like another hour and a half. We started the stream like a little ways down the trail, and then we like hiked up the trail like in full darkness with the stars and the plume and everything, and he was on the gimbal, and so he was just like following me, I had the iPad and I was like on the chat. It was pretty cool. It's kind of trying out some new ideas for the streams.
There you go. You gotta make it like a mini movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Presentation, Michael Jackson, like, you know, it's not just a music video, there's a story to it.
That's the thing. Like,
Gotta get
Like-
creative.
what's really cool about our setup is that we're using the cameras that we shoot with anyway. So like, we're streaming, but we can also shoot at the same time, and so we can like, it's like a dual function. It's like a real-time production. You know, so there's so many possibilities with different like creative ideas, and we've been just so fired up and inspired about it.
It's impressive. Very impressive. What's with the PlayStation controller?
Oh, it's for my motion head, the Emotimo.
Oh.
So the right stick here is the pan and tilt, so I can just
What the hell?
pan it. It's like,
And you have to like do a whole frequency thing and all that?
what do you
But
mean?
that's a PlayStation controller, right? Or that
Yeah.
came with that?
Yeah, so the motion head is designed to
Be that.
take this. It's
I
a
see.
Bluetooth connection.
I see.
And so it's like it comes with the head, and yeah. So like when you have like a slider hooked up, you can do slider on this side, pan and tilt here. You can do like focus if you have a focus motor, and then the menu, and like you can do like presets and the buttons and stuff. It's pretty sweet.
It is pretty damn cool.
Lots of fun tools. Oh, it's super sensitive because of the telephoto.
My dad might want one of those. What the hell is that? Mind if I take a picture of
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's
My dad's into videoing and sitting on his ass and having the camera move by itself without getting up. So I'm like, okay,
yeah.
this is something exactly up his alley.
It's the Emotimo is the brand.
Okay.
Yeah, and you take photos or whatever. But I'm friends with the guy that makes it. We did some beta testing for this head when it first came out. We did a project in Joshua Tree that was it was a short film we did, but it was also a beta test for the Spectrum. And it's amazing. It's a little pricey. It's designed for cinema cameras and professional productions, but it's designed for video, and you can do time lapse with it as well. But it's got like different modes, different motor modes, so you can quiet down the motor, and you can like slow it way down. You can customize the motors to do whatever you want. It's really awesome.
I'm gonna go get some breakfast, man.
Sounds
I
like-
haven't had dinner, anything.
Oh yeah.
Nice seeing you this
Yeah,
morning. I'm
you
glad
too,
I
man.
caught up before I left. Hey, Colton, nice meeting you, man.
Nice to meet you too,
All
man.
right, I'll see you guys
I'll
later.
see you,
Stay in touch,
see you
man.
soon.
Yeah, for sure. Have a good one. Have a good flight back.
Let me know.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. I'm not sure what's going on with the chat on my Switcher app. Kelly Hyatt says devastation was viewable for the most part. Lots of bushes in the way for shorties like myself, but the noise, you could physically feel the explosions. Wow. Although this was the first day, the cones have probably caused a little bit of blockage. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the angle is like over there. Oh wow, they're popping up now. we need to do some updates, some Switcher Studio app updates.
Yeah.
Two and a half hours, going strong. Jules says collapse on right side of right cone. Brian says, yuppers, it didn't like that. Zoom out all the way. Get that. The height of these fountains are just so impressive. Man, I really wish I could put that MD on at this point. So it's actually pretty slow. It's pretty mellow. I think most of the people that came here for the sunrise have left by now. I don't know what the chat on this thing is doing. I can't even, I gotta use my phone. Hi Bogdan. Hi Brian. Zoom out a little bit more on the top view here. A little bit of perspective. Still going strong with 126 souls in the chat. I appreciate everyone for hanging out, checking out the stream. If you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. helps out our channel, especially right now. We're just getting to that, close to that 1,000 subscribers mark, which is a good milestone. Jules says that cone view now is fantastic. Yeah, I'm really digging this composition we've got going on right here, even with the little tree, little ohia tree on the right, the bottom right of the top slice. one of the first time lapses I ever got from here was of that tree. I got like a really cool slider shot looking at the crater, the old crater, through that tree.
It's weird how it just started making a lot of fog right there in the front, kind of
Yeah.
like along the block.
I think one of the things that happened was the sun lit it up, so we might have just seen it like brighter all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Bogdan says that lava really looks like it's being sprayed through a tiny hole. It kind of is, I guess, in context, or in context to like how much lava is probably underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's like projectile shooting up hundreds of feet in the air. Brian asks, is the vent behind the one on the left still active? Can't see it. Oh yeah, I see a little bit going on there, but maybe not quite as much as it was before. I'm gonna roll some footage again on this camera. All right, we're rolling footage on the 4K on the telephoto. So if we get a collapse, right now would be a real good time. Lynn Weaver says, great cameras, love it. Amazing what the cones are shaping up to be. Yeah, they're really building up to taking on their shape. This chat is doing weird stuff. It's like showing like old comments, and they're like all kind of out of order and weird.
Updates.
Yeah.
They probably just released an update. Just broke it just now.
They broke it because they made an update.
It happens.
Yeah. That wind is coming back again.
Yeah, it was like getting warm for a minute. Now I'm getting cold again.
All right, we're at 1:33 now. If you are just joining us on this live stream, welcome to Page Films Live. I'm Lance Page. He's Colton Hart. We're working together, bringing you these amazing perspectives. We're looking at Kilauea Volcano on the Big Island of Hawaii, and it's erupting as of 4 days now since this eruption began on September 10th at 3:14 p.m. Yeah, H-Very tonight, huh? Is it Thursday? Yeah, so H-Very, Hawaii Pod, they're going to do an update. As they do weekly updates every Thursday, and they're incredibly informative and amazing. Phil and Dane are awesome. They work really hard to bring everybody up-to-date information. They translate a lot of the USGS science for us all to understand, and it's amazing. Larry, any estimate on how high the lava plumes are? The lava plumes or the fountains? The plumes are like...
They're up there. They're clouds now.
Yeah, the plumes are something like 1,000 feet or something. The fountains are, I would say they're going easily 200, maybe even 300 feet on some of these high blasts. Little bit more zooming out on that top frame. There's our full wide angle. I'm like completely maxed out on...
How are we looking on batteries? We got, oh, this isn't getting power. Here. Gotcha.
The Ethernet? This one needs a battery here in a minute. Paula Champagne, could you repeat what you were saying about Joshua Tree, please? Yeah, I think I was talking about a film I made called Reflection Void. You can find that on my Vimeo page. It's one of my Vimeo staff picks. And if you scroll up in the chat a little bit, Colton posted the Linktree link. And in that link, you can find the Vimeo link as well as all the other links. And so we shot a short film in Joshua Tree called Reflection Void, where we took a bunch of mirrors and mounted the mirrors onto motion control heads, and we moved the mirrors and we moved the cameras and we reflect the stars with the mirrors, and we shot time lapse of it through the night. So it's like a really kind of creative, cool film about portals in the desert. And I brought that up earlier because we were talking about the Emotimo Spectrum ST4 motion head that I'm using to move the telephoto camera around, and we had 2 of those as a beta test during that film. So we actually shot the film with 2 Emotimo motion heads, and it was right before they came out, and it was in part a beta test for the motion heads. So we put them to the test and did some really crazy stuff with them. And, so yeah, if you want to check that one out, it's over on the Linktree on the Vimeo. And then I also did another Reflection Void, a follow-up called 1.5 Portals on Mauna Loa. That one's also on the Vimeo, and it also is a staff pick. And that one was shot up high on Mauna Loa in 2020 during the lockdown months. That was my lockdown pandemic project, and it turned out really good.
I'll post a link to your Linktree again.
Okay. Barbara asks, are there other photographers and videographers there with you? There was a few. Cody Yamaguchi, aka Aloha Kainoa, was here for a minute. If you guys haven't seen his photography, he's really, really good. He's got some insane photos. And there was a few other people that left. It looks like there's a couple people down the way. The light isn't quite as good as it was before, so I think most photographers are kind of done at this point. Colton just posted the Linktree link right there, so you can find all the good stuff right in there. There's a PayPal link if you want to contribute a one-time donation to help us build the streams. The Patreon link is in there if you're not familiar with Patreon. It's a subscription-based platform for creators to be able to get donations on a subscription-based platform, so you can sign up for a small monthly contribution via the Patreon and help out the channel and all of our projects that way. And Vimeo, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all that stuff is on the Linktree. So, and the Patreon, Colton posted the Patreon as well. He's on it. You're on it. Right on, Paula. Yeah, check it out. The reflection void films are some of my favorite projects that I've ever done, and some of the most creative, kind of like innovative sort of type of project that I've been able to do. It's just, I love doing astro time lapse. I've done a lot of nighttime time lapse of the stars, including the stars and Kilauea. But at one point I just kind of had this idea to reflect the stars with mirrors, and then move the mirrors around, move the cameras around, and kind of get the perspective of what that looks like when you blend a mirror reflection of the stars with the stars behind them, and it ends up being like a really distorted, really trippy looking effect that is a in-camera effect, but it looks like almost like it's this computer generated thing. Okay, Sarcasm Queen, thanks for subscribing on the Instagram. Liz, thank you, appreciate that. Marvelous Nut, great shot. Hope you got a still camera too and getting some great shots. We do have one more camera that, thanks for reminding me, we actually do need to get some stills. It's tough to get stills when, oh, we lost the camera.
No worries. We'll get
yeah, I just got to swap the battery in that
new
one.
batteries.
Oop. Yeah, it's when we're live streaming, we can roll video at the same time as we're streaming, and I actually put up a video on my YouTube yesterday that has some of the red Komodo shots that we shot while streaming a couple days ago. But it's harder to shoot stills.
This one's mine.
Okay.
It's an authentic Sony battery.
It's harder to shoot stills while we're live streaming, and we are only allowed to have one tripod per person, so you can't really bust out a third tripod for the stills at the same time. But you can't do everything at once.
I'll try to get a little closer in on these bad boys.
This battery's at 20%.
Let's, yeah, so once we get this up, let's do a switch
We'll have to.
Or wait, you're gonna have to use your iPhone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
This will last a little longer, but yeah, we can. I'll just do like some behind the scenes stuff, and then we can do a little swap-a-roo. Cooksters, SOOC, straight out of the camera. Skills. That one back up.
Yeah.
Got our telephoto angle back up and running.
Yeah, that looks better. A little darker. Yeah.
Thanks, Kelly, for following on the Instagram. Awesome. Barbara says, amazing videos, excellent work. Just watched your Perseids meteor shower. Very cool. Yeah, we did a live stream, a couple nights of live streaming of the Perseids meteor shower last month. And it was kind of when we were still building our live stream setup, and we just had the one camera going, but it turned out good for what it was. And since then we've gotten a better connection because we had some issues with lag on that one, but we're really excited for the next meteor shower, especially the Geminids meteor shower in December is going to be really fun. Dennis is back from the lunch break, or back because of a lunch break. When's it going to erupt? Well, what you're looking at is the volcano erupting. Is this still? Oh, no, it can't be recording. You just swapped the battery. I don't know how much I've
Do you
recorded.
want me to record? I have a couple cards if you wanted to.
No, that should be fine. I've rolled quite a bit of footage. I just would love to get a collapse.
I like that early morning footage
Look at
better.
is that chunk missing? Is that a collapse that happened?
That looks like it is.
These cones seem like they're changing by the minute.
Yeah, that does look different to me.
Jessica, thanks for subscribing on the Instagram. You wanna grab your A7 III and just grab a few BTS shots? Like, it'd be cool to get one of both of us, but we have to have a tripod for that. Paula says, Joshua Tree area is made for experimentation of all kinds. You may want to linger, as I just learned that that area was just sold and it is going to be developed. No. What area? Like part of the park? That park is really massive. Right on, Lisa. Have a good nap. I appreciate you. And we will be coming to you live with some awesome hiking adventures soon. Stay tuned and aloha. Aloha. Hi, all from Russia. We got someone from Russia. I'm not sure how to say your name, but that's awesome. Dennis trolling the trolls. When's it? Yeah, like, as in the question that you'd get from somebody watching the live stream of an eruption. When's it gonna erupt? I'm gonna have my headlamp on in the bright sunlight. The area that the old Kaiser plant was located. I'm not sure where that is. I have some good friends that live in Joshua Tree. I'm sure if you're aware of the area. Do you know Bobby First in First World? He's a friend of mine. Jessica says, have there been any lava tarantulas spotted today? I have not seen any lava tarantulas. Hood look mirror. Stay diligent. I'll keep an eye out. I've seen some desert tarantulas in Joshua Tree. Actually, I saw two of them in one camping trip over there one time. Oh, Dennis, we were talking about one of my projects in Joshua Tree that I shot. It's a short film, experimental film called Reflection Void. So that's why we're talking about Joshua Tree. It's a very special place to me. I go there as much as I can. Chris says, how big are those cones roughly for reference? Thanks for your thoughts. I would say the tallest cone is over 100 feet, maybe even 150 feet. Those are really big.
Turn towards me just a little bit. A little more.
I need my
Yeah.
glasses. Wait, let me just. I can't. I'm just like squinting like crazy. There we go.
And then kind of go a little bit closer to the, yeah, right there, perfect. And then, yeah, just like that. Nice.
Try a couple more with this. Nice.
Just taking a bunch, but
Yeah. Yeah, those are super useful for thumbnails and such.
just wish we didn't have to have this.
It's not as bad as last eruption. They had the caution tape, and it was just like flapping in the wind. It was the
I
worst.
think they learned their lesson after that. I kind of want to get one of you, kind of like how you were holding this a second ago, but I'm going to do like kind of really close up with you and this and then that. So it's going to be like,
Yeah. Like close to the.
yeah, just like that. I'm going to try one focused on the lava. Yeah. And darken it up a little bit. There we go. Just did a couple different focuses. So it did one on you, on the
Nice.
camera, and then also on the lava.
Cool. Dennis says the last lava tarantula I seen was about 5 feet across and was just a baby. Oh boy. Now, seeing lava tarantulas is one thing. What about lava zombies? Ever see a lava zombie crawl out of the crater? Right on, Paula. Thank you for looking forward to seeing my work. I got a lot of work that I've done over the years, and some of it has not actually been seen by too many people. I have 4 titles on Vimeo on demand, which is actually one of the links in the link tree, where you can rent or download 4 different titles, 2 of which are about Kilauea eruptions, and the other 2 are about tall volcanoes in Hawaii, and I'm trying to think of what the 4th one is. I got volcanic tides, I got the winter solstice eruption, high altitude. And yeah, so I'm spacing on my own work.
I got one more photo I want to try. So
Okay.
I'm going to try it from this angle. And then just kind of like operate the cameras. Looks really good. Focus here. Touching, focus, my cheek. There we go.
Oh, that's what the other title is. It's Visions of the Cascades. So I did a film.
It's a little bit too much behind. I'm going to try a couple more.
I did a film about the Oregon Cascades, Oregon and Washington. Yeah, it's like a time-lapse piece I did. That's one of the titles on Vimeo On Demand as well.
For the right shot.
Hmm?
Wait till then. I'm just going to jump to the side.
Jessica's emailing USGS about the lava zombie sighting.
Ready? You can see Mauna Loa in the back. It's really pretty. Hold the, like, kind of reach, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a good, nice light. Yeah,
Like that one.
that's cool. Colt's over here getting BTS shots.
I turned my mic off. Turn it back on.
Dennis asked how much of the floor is covered with fresh lava now. If you look on the top slice, you can basically see. It's hard to, like, on the right side of the top slice, there's some gas and stuff over on the right side. I don't think that's actually where the lava flowed on this eruption. It's kind of more like right in the middle of the frame is where the lava covered on this eruption, from there to all the way to the left. Lynn says no Lou and Anna yet. Maybe they will be there tonight. Yeah, I do know that they've been working super hard. They've been out here every morning streaming, and they're also doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. And they're probably sleeping in and getting some extra rest today, as they probably need. Jessica is not actually contacting USGS. Yeah, sometimes, like, in comments, when you make a joke in a comment, it's like it doesn't have the what's the word? Or when you say something in a certain way, it's like, and it's
The nuance.
the nuance, or
It doesn't have the same nuances when.
But there's a word. It's not enunciate. It's there's a word for it.
I don't know.
It's not coming to me. Dennis says they're just getting things together to get rolling. They should be up there in an hour or so, I expect. They had to get rid of mushy, lumpy, old oatmeal brain. Wow. Yeah. That was us a couple mornings ago. We had We had a really, really rough morning.
Mm-hmm.
This morning was way smoother. We had stuff organized.
Yeah, we were ready this time.
Around 9 a.m. says Jessica says 2 pineapples said around 9 a.m. That's right when we're gonna be out of here. But we might see them on the way out. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a swapperoo here with the CMO phones. So the Ethernet was not actually being powered?
It
At
was.
one
It was. Oh wait, no, it was not. So I think it was going via Wi-Fi, but I'm not sure because this wasn't being charged.
Oh,
So
yeah.
but I mean, so far everything looked great on my end here.
A sense of humor is a terrible thing to waste. That's a good quote. Mark, yeah, we are at the Kilauea Overlook spot, just down the trail a little ways. I'll be right back. Can you just keep an eye, make sure this doesn't, because we might lose this when this dies. And if we do, just
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'll be back.
Well, something happened. The the CMO just totally turned off.
Oh,
But it didn't turn off. It just stopped doing it. It was like, "Do you want to reconnect?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we might as well, once we get this back up and running.
let me get my phone up. And then, now it says we're back. New stream. So we're dealing with a troubleshooting thing that we have not dealt with yet. We lost the stream because of a storage issue. We're back up, and I'm actually curious if this is going to jump right onto the end of the stream. I see it on there.
Yep, I hear it.
Aloha again. We are back. This is just our iPad camera that I wanted to just get started as soon as we can, just to get it back up and running.
Turn up the volume a little.
All right, it should be sounding a little bit better, and
I attached it more memory. I attached this.
oh, this is got my mic back in place. Bear with us if anyone's still hanging around on the stream. Bear with us. We're troubleshooting some things. And so, how's our CMOs doing?
Good. And good. So we just need to
Let's
close
get the telephoto
out.
back first. Or no, we need to swap them because this one's gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do that right now. And I'll get my phone cam up. And get we're doing a test in real time.
Real troubleshooting.
Troubleshooting.
Real time.
Get the Wi-Fi going. You could do it now.
Just
to
go ahead
swap
and
'em.
switch.
Yeah, because
It's going to drop the picture.
No, we're on this.
Oh, we're on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, is this my phone? There we
Yes. Okay, we are almost back up.
So if anyone is still hanging out in the stream, we're back up and running. We're just getting the cameras back up. We basically had an issue where we ran out of storage space on the iPad, which ended up cutting the stream out, which we did not realize would happen. So now we know. So while the is everything back up or no?
It's doing the black screen thing, but it should be up momentarily.
So I'll just show my behind the scenes setup while we get the cameras back up. I did this earlier, but if anyone is jumping on the chat, this is the Emotimo Spectrum SD4 motion head here. I'm on the Sony a7 IV, the Sigma 150 to 600 lens with a doubler on a rail mount for stabilization. We got the Sony a7S III with the Canon lens on it. And then this is our setup with the iPad and the Axum CMO devices that we use to capture the signals from the Sony cameras.
That aren't working right now. They will. They
Yeah,
will. They
we'll
just
get it.
take a second
Got our
to boot up.
cart set up here. It's a beautiful day, just real calm. The wind actually mellowed out a lot. And it looks like there's only a few cars in the parking lot. It's actually a lot more mellow than I thought it would be at this time.
Excuse me. I am still not getting an image on here. We have it on the A7S III.
What's this one?
That one's up. The S3 is up, but
Oh.
not the S4 or the.
This one is not having to hold my.
I'm gonna restart this. Please. There we go. We are back up. Okay.
Here's our our troubleshooting camera angle. It's actually the iPhone camera
Is this,
or iPad camera.
Is this not on?
It's the right stick
Oh.
is the one that's gonna move it.
Oh, it's inverted. Woo.
Yeah, it's inverted. That's the only way that I do it. All right. So the stream is back up. Could you get your phone out
Yes.
for see what's going on? We may have lost most of our viewers, but we're back up right now. We're just gonna.
We're back up to 95. Thank you
Oh,
guys
wow.
for bearing with us. Sorry about that.
I'm surprised we got so many back on the stream. Is it this device? It still says it's used a lot of storage, so it might happen again.
Well, I have this. Can you? We can't really look at it right now because it will close out the. It'll close it out.
Yeah. So I think, ankle. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of move toward wrapping up our stream because we're having some storage issues with the iPad, and it might drop out again on us. But we made it, I think, like I don't know what it was when it dropped out, 3.5 hours or so, plus the 10 minutes we got added to it. And anybody? Oh. My mom's talking about my little nephew.
Yeah.
We're gonna go meet him today. Yeah, my mom's a grandma for the first time. It's cool stuff. We're gonna, after the stream, we're gonna head around the island, around the saddle route, go pick up my brother and go meet our little nephew. So yeah, we just wanted to get one last view of the stream, of the fountains here, and one more split screen look at the crater and the caldera. It's been really fun to watch these amazing cinder cones collapsing and these fountains blasting with you all. It's been super fun. Right on, Barbara. You are very welcome. We have a blast bringing you these views, and it is a lot of hard work, but it's hard work that we love doing. I got up at 12:20 a.m. this morning, left Kona at 1 a.m., got out here at like 3 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, it was
we got
about
here.
3, yeah.
Windows of perspective, yeah. That's my brother Troy. I'm gonna see him later today. And for anyone who's in the chat right now, definitely go check out Windows of Perspective. It's my brother's documentary project. It's a documentary series that he's got going on, and he's a master documentary filmmaker, and he uses anamorphic lenses and is just incredibly good at doing what he does. So he's got a couple of short docs up there right now. If you jump on his YouTube channel, you can check it out. And he also has a Patreon account as well, so go check Troy Page out. And we are gonna go ahead and wrap it up before this stream drops out on us again. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So we're approaching 4 hours, or maybe a little bit under 4 hours total on the stream, and yeah, it's been really fun. We started out the morning with a short hike on the trail with the stars and the plume and everything, and here we are in the full sunlight. It's been a whole morning. So
Gorgeous.
we woke up 8 hours ago. It's
Already? Wow.
only 8 a.m. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you all so much. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you can. We're approaching that 1,000 subscribers mark, which is amazing. And it was awesome to see over 100 people in the chat, and it was a good one. So yeah, thanks so much, everyone, and we will see you all on the next live stream.